Malami knows that he was not telling the truth when he said that the issue of insecurity has been tackled. The truth of the matter is that people now avoid road travels. The truth of the matter now is that everyone is careful which event to attend and which not to attend because of the spate of insecurity all over the country. The story I heard was it last week was that a lecturer of the University of Ibadan was abducted while either coming to Lagos or heading back to Ibadan at the Ibadan Lagos Express Road. So it's a daily thing because maybe because he's a lecturer, that's why he became a national news. Daily on daily basis, Nigerians are being abducted, Nigerians are being kidnapped, Nigerians are being killed, robberies are taking place here and there, terrorism act very rampant and very regular, and no one sleeps with his two eyes closed, whether in the southwest or in the southeast or in the north generally. So I don't think that Malami is right to say that the security situation has abated. Rather, the embassies are issuing what we call travel advisory to their citizens. And the news recently is that even some Americans who are working in Nigeria have been asked to go back to America due to the security situation. The same thing with UK and other European Union nations. They have asked their countries, their citizens to go back to their if they have no business in Nigeria. So that again speaks volume about the security situation. So it is not right to say that we have solved this security situation in the country. It's become exacerbated, and I am not here to analyze what may be the cause. There are several causes why we're having insecurity in the country. And I don't think that much has been done in terms of addressing those issues. Some of them borders on economy, some borders on religious extremism, some borders on some other cultural differences, and some other reasons, but mainly it's economic. An idle hand is a devil's workshop. If you have an army of young ones who have graduated either from secondary school, university, and some of them postgraduate person that have they have finished their postgraduate courses and they have no job, and then the economic situation is not helping matters. Most of the companies are relocated to neighboring states and coming countries, in West Africa where there is constant light and some of the conducive economic situation. So they want to do business there and avoid their country, and then we have large population trooping out from the school every day, every year, and there is no corresponding employment opportunity. So it leads to high rate of insecurity because most of these jobless ones will engage in crime in order to survive. So, and the government is not addressing the issue. There is no concrete government plan that actually takes care of the poor. Now, I'm sure you are aware that in Britain, they also are facing economic situation. But what they do, just like other countries in the advanced societies, is to cushion the harsh economic realities on the citizens. They ensure that those who do not have food and provisions are made for them. Those who do not have money, there is at least a minimum stipend that are given monthly to sustain them. They also make sure that they have clothing to wear. And then some who have no accommodation, they also make sure that they are accommodated. So economic problem all over the world. But see the difference. While nations take time to create some level of conduciveness in economic, reality to make people to, not to face so much hardship. Here, you are clearly on your own. The government officials are acquiring, and amassing so much wealth. The budget is in the billions. Of course, you know how much have been budgeted for the presidency alone. Either for his flight and all that, and then for the food that they eat and for their medicals. But nothing is being provided for the poor. And even if there is any provision, even for the ministries and all that, most of the times the money are shared. and then not get to the reason why they are budgeted in the first place. So it's been a problem in the country with regards to that. And that situation, leaves people with no much choice than to engage in crime. So I'm saying that Malami is absolutely wrong in his understanding. If there is anything, he has been settled. It's obvious that Malami himself has been settled. It's obvious that Malami alone is being secured because of the retinue of security that surround this government official. So they use their situation in order actually to reflect, the reality. Oh, that they feel that they are secured, they feel they are being taken care of, they feel that there is so much money, they feel that there is so much food in the house. In which case they even throw some of them. So they now feel that anyone has no reason to complain. I mean, no person has a reason to complain because they have excess, and so they feel that every other person also have excess in his home. So that's why most time they don't face reality. What they face is clearly unrealistic, and that's why they don't feel anything for you because they are living in a world of their own. Sometimes you wonder whether they are in this planet Earth, because the kind of paradise, they have established themselves with public fund makes them now to reason as if they're no longer in the country, they're no longer in Nigeria. So when you complain, they begin to wonder, what is your complaint? Nigeria is working. But the problem is that Nigeria is working for only few. Nigeria is not working for majority, and that is the reality. So the reality today is that what Malami has said does not reflect reality. It's working for him and his cohort, and those of them who are in government. But majority that are outside the government are not enjoying those things that they're asking. They're telling the world that we're enjoying.